This episode was suggested by Colin Pounds. Thank you. Another day, another Derby profile. Today's episode is on Grand Mo the First. Let's go! First up, the stats. 6 starts, 2 victories, no seconds, but 4 third-place finishes. And earnings of $214,650. For major races, he's done a bit of everything, but in terms of Derby preps, he was 3rd in the Tampa Bay Derby by only 2 short heads, and then was 3rd distantly in the Florida Derby. Despite both preps taking place in the state, they couldn't have been any different in terms of how close he was to winning. For running style, he is generally a stalker or mid-pack horse, and then he moves up a bit, but he never loses placings. He's a somewhat stationary horse, but he does have the ability to close as well, as shown in the Zuma Beach, where he was dead last, distantly, and actually passed horses to rally for 3rd. But if it was his choice, he would stay about mid-pack or right behind a couple of leaders, and stay strong enough to not lose any placings, but also not pass everybody either. For strengths, he is a very consistent horse. He has never been worse than 3rd in 6 career starts, and by all accounts, he is improving. The Florida Derby was considered one of his better showings in terms of speed, and all his connections also say that he is slowly but surely maturing into a fine horse. In general, Grand Mo the First is a very nice horse, being a winner on synthetic and successful on both turf and dirt. I like that kind of horse who can do a little bit of everything. But now on to the weaknesses, cause he isn't a master of anything either. He is one of the slowest horses in this Kentucky Derby field by almost any measure. In fact, his fastest speed figure is the slowest career high of all 20 horses in this Kentucky Derby. He's also never won further than 5.5 furlongs, and he's also never won on dirt. He's proven that he can run on the dirt, but he's never actually won on the surface. All of his victories were in Tapeta sprints at Gulfstream Park, back when he was a 2-year-old. In general, this makes him very historically unfavored. Animal Kingdom is the only winner of the Kentucky Derby to have never won a race on dirt, which we had previously talked about in the Endlessly episode. But also, there has been no Kentucky Derby horse who had never won at a distance 7 furlongs or longer before winning their Kentucky Derby. Every Kentucky Derby winner was proven at a longer distance. No horse just went from a winner at sprints all the way to a 1.25 mile champion. So I'd say that overall, Grand Mo the First is a nice horse, but I would not pick him to win the Kentucky Derby. Although I do look forward to seeing what he tries in the future, cause he could fit in practically every horse race and get a piece of the pie. For that, I'll give him a C- grade. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Derby Profile. Only one more to go until I finally analyze the whole field, including also eligibles. I will see you guys next time.